I think most memorable are just the people in the class. The people in the class who have made every day there's something funny that happens. I would like to thank my family. Most of all right now, my mom. She's the only person right here on this side of the country, so she's been a big support. She's been there to help me. If I need help with her, with anything little, she'll help me. My family out west who have allowed me to kind of go MIA for a few months and not miss a few calls and stuff. And I'm thankful for them still being there for supporting me, even though they're 3,000 miles away. And I'm thankful just for my friends for supporting me, for all the support from friends and family. And there's not enough words to thank them.
You know how important it is to be out there saving lives, so I always wanted to be a firefighter. First of all, I would love to thank my God, because without him, it wouldn't have been possible. I love to thank my wife. She's been with me through thick and thin, through every situation. It's been extremely hard on her. So thank you, Indy. I appreciate everything you've done. I'd like to thank my family and friends. They've been there for me the whole time. I'd like to thank the instructors. They will push me to my limits. They push me as far as I can go, and I know in them pushing me, it made me a better person. So I'd like to thank all the instructors. All of them played a positive role in the maturation of me as a firefighter.
How much they enjoy working here and the great atmosphere that Howard County has, and so that made me want to come and get involved in the fire department here. I definitely would like to say thanks to the Academy staff, and to my friends and my family, Class 28, but my wife most especially, because she gets up with me every morning. She makes my lunch, she makes my breakfast, she does so much for me, she irons my clothes. So I'd like to send a special thank you to her and everything that she's done.
I think the Academy's definitely changed me. I've learned a lot of new things, a lot of things about myself, become more humble, definitely. I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me and my friends for understanding why I haven't been around. I'd also like to thank my roommate for keeping me sane, cooking dinner, helping with laundry when he can. Also my classmates and the instructors for pushing me through and challenging me every day.
Holy cow!
The most challenging part of the Academy for me was becoming class leader the first week of the Academy. I'd like to thank my parents. My mom's been very helpful throughout this entire process. My dad got me interested in the fire department, motivates me to succeed. I want to thank the instructional staff for their insight, their knowledge, for keeping me humble. And I want to thank all of Class 28. It's just been a great experience with a lot of great people, and it's definitely been a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to just getting in the field and just learning all I can and being the best EMT firefighter ever. First, I just want to thank God for just getting me through the process and being with me throughout this whole process. I want to thank my parents and my family and friends for supporting me and just loving me throughout the whole process. And finally, the instructional staff, which is so amazing and so passionate with all they do.
The Academy did change me, probably mentally, just keeping me on a more disciplined regimen. Yes, I'd like to say thank you to my parents and my family, my brother. They definitely have been supportive. Every night that I go home, they'll just call me or say thank you. I also would like to thank the Trainee Academy staff. They've been here and definitely shown their wisdom through to me. And then I also like to thank my friends that are back home. They just kept me going throughout the whole experience as well.
Anybody got hired? Did they care about you? Did they care about the classmates? No.
I think it's made me a harder worker, more dedicated to making myself better. I'd like to thank Chief Goddard and all the citizens of Howard County for this opportunity. I'd like to thank the instructors for their hard work and dedication. I'd like to thank Squad Deuce and all my classmates, and of course all my family and friends, my parents. They've helped me a lot through this whole thing. I came to Howard County Fire Rescue because the reputation preceded itself. It's known nationwide for forward thinking and high caliber of personnel, and that's what I want to be. I got to thank my friends and family from back home to here, Howard County, Charles County, and all the new friends and coworkers that I have at the academy, especially the instructors. I think that they want to be our friends, but they necessarily can't be our friends. So I have to shout out to them for kind of backing us up and teaching us the right way to do things. Also got to thank the Deuce. It's a great group of guys to go through fire with. Kind of saved me a few times, and I look forward to working with everybody in the future.
Go, come on.
Patience, so attention to the detail is definitely something I've learned throughout here. I'd like to first start off by thanking the instructional staff. They did a wonderful job of making us progress throughout this whole academy. I also like to thank my classmates, pushing everybody along. It was a great group of people we had, so that was awesome. I'd like to thank my family, my mom, dad, brother, sister. Also like to thank the Fernandez family, the Schrumps, Jerry Wargo for getting me interested in the fire department, and my girlfriend especially, for helping me through this whole thing, helping me ironing, shining boots, making sure I'm on top of everything, laundry, so she had to put up with a lot, so special thanks to her.
What brought me to Howard County, I'd probably say, would be the events of 9/11. Both of my parents were victims of 9/11, and that really impacted me wanting to be a firefighter. So I'd personally like to thank all the academy staff, Captain Concha, Captain Norris, really pushing me, making me do my best, and always be on top of me. I'd also like to thank my mother. She's been going through a lot, from battling her diseases and stuff, and also helping me out tremendously. It's been a lot of help, and it's got me through, some of the hardest things, or point in my life is, becoming and getting this position and opportunity. It definitely got me there.
But it's a very tight-knit community, so I want to be a part of that, and also work where I live, so to give back to the community that's been so generous to me.
I'd like to thank the Academy staff for pushing me to my potential, especially Instructor Wenner and Lieutenant Huber. I could only tie my shoelaces until then, and then they taught me all sorts of things. And I also like to thank my girlfriend for being so patient with me when I'm studying every weekend.
Baby, welcome to Fire School!
I learned so many things about myself that I don't think I would have got in any other career, and I'm blessed. I'd like to thank the Howard County staff, especially the instructional personnel, for allowing us the opportunity. Howard County citizens, my family, both my families, I love you guys. My fiance for the sacrifices that she made to give me the opportunity and see me be happy. My classmates, absolutely my classmates from 28.
What I'm looking forward to the most after graduation is just going in the field, serving the citizens of Howard County. I would like to thank my family for supporting me through the academy, the instructional staff, specifically Lieutenant Huber for taking me under his wing and guiding me and mentoring me through the academy. And finally, I would like to thank my classmates because they're awesome.
I believe that the Academy's definitely matured me and made me realize that what is important in life and what is not necessarily as important in life. I really want to thank my family and friends because without them as a single parent, this Academy experience would not have been possible for me. So my mom and dad and a couple of my very close friends have really gotten me through this experience. Have been on call for me and been available to come pick me up come pick my daughter up, even when I asked them at the last second on the way home because we got out a little bit late. So that has really, really been a huge help for me. On top of that, I really want to thank the Academy staff and the other members of my class because they've also worked with me. And some areas I'm stronger than in others, and the staff has really worked with me to strengthen those weaknesses.
It means a great deal to be part of Howard County Fire and Rescue. It's one of the prestigious departments here in the nation. I'd like to thank my wife. She's very supportive of this decision to go through the academy again. It's not something that is definitely easy for her. She was pregnant when I started the academy, and we just had our second kid. She's essentially been raising both kids as a single parent because I'm here all day, and when I come home I study. So she has been my support network. She's been the sole reason I made it through here. And then with that said, the instructors, obviously, they have been amazing. They know everything that they teach us. They're experts at it, and they make sure that we all succeed. It's tough to say. There's been a lot of great moments every day, both by the instructional staff and the classmates and stuff have been just great. Come together as a family, and just every day there's something to take away. So. I'd like to thank the instructional staff for guiding us, mentoring us, giving a good solid foundation for our hopefully long careers. I want to thank all my classmates for just being there for us and helping pull each other through. I want to thank my family back home in California and miss them very much, and it's been great having their support both before I came out here and all the time throughout.
After graduation, I'm just looking forward to hitting the field and getting to know my shift that I'm going to be working with and just getting to it. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for being supportive of everything, the rest of the class for helping get through all of this, the instructional staff, and of course all the instructors for pushing me to make sure that I achieved every single goal that I had to achieve, and just friends and family for being supportive.
I think graduation means that it's a chance for me to actually put all these skills to use and see how it really works out in the real world. I have to say that my fellow classmates have been fabulous, and I want to thank them. My squad during fire was absolutely hysterical, and they definitely made fire that much more fun.
I think it's made me more conscientious to detail because we've been preached situational awareness, and I definitely have learned that as well. Definitely would like to thank the citizens in Howard County for the opportunity. My wife, who's ironed equivalent to hundreds of shirts and pants, always had lunch ready for me, always had meals ready, taking care of the kids. Thank my kids for the times where they said, "Daddy, can we play?" And I had to say, "No, I have to study," which broke my heart. My immediate family helped out a lot. I want to thank the instructional staff too, very safety conscious. And also, there was a lot of screaming and yelling, but I want to thank the instructors who stepped outside that box from time to time, and when I messed up, they took personal interest and gave me personal instruction, and that will last forever with me.
Unit calling Mayday, go ahead.
Mayday, this is Firefighter Noonan off of engine 181. I've been separated from my crew. I'm on the second floor of the Bravo, Charlie Corner, Quadrant 2. Conditions are untenable. I'm coming out the window.
Command copies. Firefighter Noonan is separated from his crew. He's coming out the second floor, Bravo, Charlie Corner.
I'm looking forward to, after graduation, just getting out there and learning the stations and learning my job even better and continuing my training. I'd like to thank, first of all, the instructional staff and my classmates.
I'd also like to thank my family and friends. They helped me out a lot, but more importantly, my parents, my mom, dad, step-parents, for never giving up on me. My sisters, who always looked up to me as a hero, even when I didn't feel like one. My beautiful wife, who always saw the best in me, even when I couldn't see it. And most importantly, my 2 kids, Lincoln and Lawson, who have been my biggest support and biggest inspiration during this entire academy.
It means that I'm representing the people of Howard County, that I have a standard to meet. Howard County is well respected, and it means that I need to push myself and get the most out of myself because I want to make sure that I help uphold that standard. I would like to thank the people of Howard County, the Howard County staff who given me this opportunity. I definitely want to thank my instructors who pushed me and motivated me and pulled the most out of me. I definitely want to thank my class, all of Class 28. They made the past 6 months extremely enjoyable. I have a lot of new friends. I feel like a new family, especially Squad Deuce, who brought the best out of me and helped me accelerate my learning process. I want to thank all my family and friends who didn't see as much of me, but put out with me and encouraged me and helped me, especially my family, my parents, my sister, who took the slack off me at the home. My mom going as far as making lunch for me and doing whatever I needed to help me to get the most out of myself. So I want to thank anyone who's helped make this past 6 months enjoyable, which have been extremely challenging, yet rewarding.
Just learning to work together as a group and learning, what we are each good at and what we're each not good at. So it's just learning to commingle and spending all these hours together with studying and evolutions and everything. So that's probably the most challenging was, just getting to know each other and being able to work together as one. I definitely want to thank my friends and my family for always believing in me and for their support during my time here at the Academy. I would also like to thank the instructors for instilling all of us with the knowledge, discipline, and skills that we're going to need to have successful careers here in the fire service. Lastly, I'd like to extend my appreciation to Captain Norris and Instructor Wenner for being for their mentorship and as well as for pushing me to my full potential.
All team, stop! Yes, sir.
I've always wanted to be a firefighter. From when I was younger, just always had that dream to be an EMT, help people, be a firefighter. I got an ad posting through my unit and just had to do it. For one, I'd like to thank the Academy staff for the opportunity to be a part of Howard County Fire and Rescue. I'd also like to thank the trainees from Class 28. They made it very easy for me to transition after coming in a week late, and they helped me become part of the class.
More confidence. Absolutely, you can't get through it without building more confidence. And they're working on teaching you professionalism. I'd like to thank my parents. They got me through this with their emotional support. My boyfriend Aaron as well. Little things like coming home and finding the kitchen cleaned or the lawn mowed helped out a lot. I'd also like to thank my classmates. We came together really well as a team, really fast, and lots of people wouldn't have made it through as easily as they had without everybody else's help.
had a long history of fire department personnel in my family, so Howard has brought me closer to my big family, I guess you could say. Honestly, I mean, the instructional staff is on par. They definitely have helped the class and me through a lot, getting us through Fire 1, Fire 2, and all the grueling other schedules. And then I'd like to also thank my family and friends for dealing with me being really tired all the time.
All right, down. Watch yourself. Stand fast. March. Forward. March. Forward. March. Forward. March.
Firefighter, light for me. Oh, nothing in this world is free. Oh, nothing in this world is free. Remember those that put in years. Remember those that put in years. The sweat, the blood, the lives, the tears. The sweat, the blood, the lives, the tears. Wave a flag and wave it high. Wave a flag and wave it high. This 28 is saving lives. This 28 is saving lives. Oh, hail, 28. Oh, hail, 28. Remember why you're here today. Remember why you're here today. A firefighter, life for me. A firefighter, life for me. Oh, nothing in this world is free. Oh, nothing in